All right, 5th or 6th time's a charm, hopefully. Let's see if this works. So I think I've got a vertical video going now, at last. Let's see. All right, so these rocks have been in here for about a week. All right, I'll give people a couple minutes to arrive. Okay, perfect. So it's actually working this time. Wonderful. All right, so I will dump that out. Let's get over to here. Alrighty. So we'll dump it out and we'll start cleaning off. Took far more tries than it probably should have. That's all right. Day's been pretty good. I got up early and went to the gym and took the dog for a walk, so I'm at least being productive. All right. Let's see. All right. There we go. And I'll move my light. This is so much better than using my phone. All right, so let's start. Let's see, this was a pretty new piece of chert that, it's kind of interesting. We'll see. It's only been in here a week, so. Let's see. It's a better piece of chert. Let's see. There we go. This got some cool little lines and stuff, but that'll be a few more weeks. This is the one. I love this side. Just waiting on this side to smooth out a bit. This one's probably junk. It's got so many deep holes. I feel like it wasn't that bad when I put it in, but oh well. I'll toss that one to the side. Here's that milky quartz that I always like. It's got these weird little red veins that run through it. This big chunk of some sort of epidote. It's coming along pretty well. So this is some sort of quartzite, I think. This side, I can't tell if it's quite ready. Could probably use another week, but we'll see. And another piece of milky quartz with those red little iron stain lines. Yeah, those are cool. I have some that I've polished somewhere. Yeah. So it used to be a real big rock, and I cut a slice off and polished this cabochon from it. So it will definitely look nice when it's done. I need to go back to where I got that and see if I can find some more stuff that's kind of similar. A lot of this is just random quartzite pieces that I've picked up. Like this one. Kind of like the colors. This spot still needs more smoothing, but it's like a neat grayish blue. Another kind of darker piece of chert. Sometimes I'll cut them to a particular shape, especially if they're too big. I probably should do more of that, just cutting them down, getting them closer to the shape that I want. This, I think, is a piece of chert. And I cut this one in half. So this side is obviously nice. It's only been in here 2 weeks, so it's coming along pretty quick. Don't quite know what this is. It's only been in there a week and it's pretty smooth already. Might be something kind of soft. And this, I don't think that the purple and yellow will ever, it's very soft, so it'll probably just go away. But some kind of cool colors. There might be a little bit left over underneath the quartz that pokes through. Here's the other half of that one. And this has, yeah, so these two used to be one big rock. This side's probably done. So there's this teeny tiny spot here. Probably could use one more week. I guess I'll put these back in. So yeah, this one's got some more spots that need work. Had a few pieces of quartz, milky quartz that I put in last week. These are always fun when they're finished. And this one, I love this side. This side still needs, it's very grainy, so back in the tumbler. I don't know why I keep this one around. I don't know that it will ever be like a nice smooth rock. It seems to break quite a bit. Let's see. This is a nice one. So some of the quartz that I got when I was visiting family up in like Bethesda, Maryland area. Has come out really nice. So I don't know if you can see it. There's a little bit of a crack right there, but I might move that one on anyway. Yeah, still a few more spots here. So how was everyone else's week? Anything exciting? Let's see some more quartzite. I think it's pretty similar to I found these in the same place. I think they're pretty similar. As well, I was looking for unakite that I didn't find any of. It's another good one of the milky quartz. And a nice big chunk of quartz, or not quartz, chert. Let's see, it's got a real cool color scheme to it. Let's see. This is one that I don't know what to do with. It's got so many cracks that it probably won't make a good polish, but that's all right. It's more the quartzite, or not quartzite, the yellow stained quartz stuff that I found in Bethesda. Let's see. Yeah, this one's still got some spots that need work. Oh, nice. I like these weird little dark red spots. Let's see, this was another that I just threw in, kind of for filling it up more than anything else. This one's getting so close, but it's still got, this was like a big, ugly, crystalline, had little tiny crystals poking off all over it in weird directions, and it's almost down to just a nice white rock. Let's see, here's the other half of the chert that we started with. I wonder how deep that hole there goes. Here's some more of that weird rock that, for whatever reason, it turned green along every fracture line. So here's a bigger chunk of it. And I always love the chert that has the, well, normally it would be like swirls, but this time it's, let's see, it's not quite swirls. I don't know what you'd call that pattern. Let's see, some more quartz. Yeah, I wish this stuff didn't fracture quite so much. Could probably put all the quartz in its own little small barrel. That might help avoid some of the fractures I'm getting, but let's see. Yeah, this one's got a little spot here. Still needs some work, but it's getting close. Another little one, I don't know quite what it is. What do I come from? You mean where? So I'm from kind of Shenandoah Valley area in Virginia. So we've got the Blue Ridge Mountains next door. Yeah, here's another one that's so packed with holes that I really ought to toss it. Let's see, here's two more that were cut in half. This one is getting pretty close. And this side is still, I mean, it's moving along, it's making progress. Some sort of smoky quartz, maybe. Hopefully, the grainy area on this one will tumble away quickly, because I like the colors over here, and this feels nice and solid. This one might be it might be ready to move on. I don't think it's going to be perfect, so I'll set it aside and move it on probably. It's pretty cool. I threw this big one in hoping maybe underneath there was something interesting, but it doesn't look like it. Looks just like a sandy piece of quartz, or quartzite. Ooh, this one is pretty good. Yeah. Anyone else out there like tumbling rocks? This one's coming along. I think this is the other half of it that I cut. It was two pieces at some point. So this stuff has a tendency to fracture, which is always frustrating. This one's doing really well, actually. I don't really know what it is. I don't think it's chert. Chert doesn't usually get like a charcoal color to it. And some more of that rock. This is kind of the ugly leftover piece from one that, hey Ghost, haven't seen you in a while. From one that I made into a necklace. Let me look at, see if I can get that. Yeah, so this is just a neat little river rock, but I cut it and polished it, made it into a necklace. But this was the leftover chunk that wasn't worth polishing. A few unfinished pieces of it still that I need to finish polishing. They're coming along pretty well. Oh, that's fine. So ruby, emerald, sapphire, and gold. Ruby's really pretty, and I love green emerald. This might be another one that I move on even though it's not perfect. So this one I tried to make a capuchon, and I was hoping maybe it wouldn't have so many holes as I got deeper into it, but it's all holes, so I gave up and threw it in here to see if it was worth polishing. It might still be. This one feels a little bit grainy, which has me nervous, but the shape is good. This one's almost there. You can see there's kind of an ugly stain spot that's got something under it that should finish up eventually. Ooh, I always like when the chert is like a blue color. This is a good one. It's kind of coming along. Do I have any finished purple rocks? Nothing that's new, really. I do have that one. These are they're like a fun kind of galaxy. It's got this kind of ugly stain on the side, but yeah, I've got this purple. Oh, I'm getting it wet. Yeah, there we go. And then I think this came from the same rock. And this little one. But yeah, anything purple I find is usually like a... It's never like amethyst or something like that. Like a nice clear quartz with purple in it. So this one kind of looks better every week. Initially it was all like this color, but I figured there was maybe some other colors here. So I'll keep that one running. Little piece of chert. Some fun like blood red colors. Just a little green river rock. That one's ready. Alright, I think I'm going to move this chert along since it's been in here a long time. This one is kind of it's almost purple, but it doesn't feel like it'll take a good shine. It's kind of coarse. This is kind of a weird one, but I'll probably move it along. I like this weird like pattern in the quartz. Feels a little weird. I don't know what the deal is with it. I think it's probably too soft to polish. That's kind of cool. I sort of like the weird shape. I might keep it like this and just move it on. Some more kind of ugly bits of quartz. So, this one over here that you probably remember seeing, so this, and there's a second one that looks a lot like it, that I finally moved on to the next stage. So this one is too big to fit with much other than itself. So these two really big ones, I'm slowly moving them through in a tumbler by themselves. But one of them should hopefully be done next week, maybe. And I like this one, actually. It's a nice quartz. Hello, how's it going? Let's see. More of that like quartzite material. Oh, this is nice. It's a cute little red. So I'm using a brand new camera that I got earlier this week, which is why it took several tries to get this up and running today. But hopefully the quality of the video is better, since I'm not just using my phone. It has this really neat autofocus feature for like basically what I'm doing, like holding something up to the camera and it focuses on it and blurs out the background a little, which is exactly what I wanted. I'm running low on stuff in here. I do have a bunch of rocks that I got when I was in New Orleans visiting some family that are finished polishing that I don't know that I've showed you guys yet. So when I'm done looking through these, I'll show you those finished polished pieces. Let's see. Yeah. Some of these I move on just because they're never going to be perfect and they're not particularly nice rocks anyway. So might as well make some space for something new. And I'll still polish them and they'll look just fine in a big bowl. Let's see, this one's, I don't know what to do with that one. I'll have to think about it. Some neat little red spots there. Alright. Yeah, so the rest of these are just teeny tiny pieces. Yeah, it doesn't look like any are interesting. So I'm going to move this over. So these rocks all came from New Orleans while I was visiting some family. They're all really cool. So let's see, let's start with this one. I don't quite know what any of them are, per se, but let's see. There we go. Yeah, and they all took a really nice shine, which was kind of surprising. Because I had one day where I got to, well, I didn't really have anything to do with anyone else that day planned, so I looked around for parks to walk along the creek and found a handful of rocks to bring home with me. See. Oh well. Alright, so this is a kind of cool one. It's got, oops. Yeah, it's nice. See, I really like this one because even though I was like 800 miles from home, it looks a lot like the chert that I find here, just with different color. It's more of a brown rather than the tan that I would find here. That one's cool. And this one almost looks like a seashell. I love that little like wave coloring. Let's see, this This one I just love this line along here where the color completely changes. It looks pretty good on the back too. Let's see. This little guy. So they don't have like super colorful rocks down there that I found. They're all kind of these earthy colors, but they're definitely neat. I mean, it's certainly different from what I find here in Virginia, so it's a nice little change. Maybe some sort of jasper. Yeah, this one's kind of cool. And these little tiny ones are always, yeah, I can't quite decide what to do with them. This one I couldn't quite get perfect, but it's okay. This one is my favorite. Let me see if I can zoom all the way in. So I think is that an agate? Is that what agate looks like? I don't know. We don't have them in Virginia, but it's a teeny tiny agate-y looking thing. And then this one. So those are all the rocks that, not very many, I know, but all the rocks I collected in New Orleans. And then I have this series of videos where I show kind of before and afters of chert that I've been tumbling. But a bunch of them are just too tiny to really show on a video, or not worth the effort tracking what they looked like each step of the way. So I've just got this giant thing of chert sitting around. So I figured I may as well show you guys today while I've got some time. Let's see. I don't know that this is actually chert. This one might be a quartzite, maybe. Oh, is that kind of a purple for you, Ghost? Boy, the lighting is just so much easier with this camera compared to my phone. This is a nice little piece. It's like a sliver that I sliced off. And then I have a bigger piece that looks just like this in a video coming up, I think, but I always love these little lines. It's got some different color to it. And so for any of you who are new, this is kind of what I do on my channel. I have a lot of videos showing what rocks look like before I cut them open, or before I polish them, or before I tumble them. Some videos of the process in making a rock that looks kind of like this. You know, cutting a slice of it and turning it into this for like a necklace or something. So for those of you that are new and haven't seen those videos, be sure to check them out. They're a lot of fun. I enjoy making them, and I enjoy hearing what you guys think in the comments. Let's see, any of these really cool, got this teeny tiny little bit of quartz that has some Epidote. This is one, every now and then I do, slice them. All right, I'll see you later, Ghost. Thanks, Zane. Is it Zane or Zion? Let's see, we got this. It's a nice polish. Oops. This one's kind of cool. I don't know that it's chert, but yeah, the Epidote is always nice. Everyone loves those. I haven't shown any of the Epidote from my new camera. Let me pull some of those up. So, I know I've shown this in videos before, but you might be able to get a better look at it since this camera is just so much better than what I was using before. Yes, I always love finding these rocks that have green in them from Epidote. This one I had trouble getting it to take a shine, but still kind of cool. Yeah, you can see it's kind of an uneven shine. And I think this one's actually serpentine. But yeah, I made these a long time ago. I feel like I could probably do a better job polishing them if I redid them today. So maybe that'll be my next outing, going back to the Sugar Hollow areas where I got them, and looking to see if I can find some more rocks like that. But this is back to the chert. Where did I put the bag? Yeah. I'm trying to do a better job of keeping track of things. My basement is currently a bunch of stacks of rocks that occasionally blend together. Yeah, this one's got some holes. That's okay. Still got some cool color to it. I will never understand how these videos of me just looking at rocks manage to hold 175 viewers' attention. Oh, no way. See, that's what I want to do someday. I want to go just spend a bunch of time on Lake Superior hunting for agates. Maybe that will be my summer trip next year. Instead of going to the beach, I'll go to Lake Superior. Yeah. And of course, my favorite, always like these blood red lines. Yeah, what part of Minnesota? Is Minnesota the state that is the land of the lakes? Yeah, this one has some spots that didn't quite polish well, but it's okay. If anyone has any ideas, like, what do you do with... I must have hundreds of these little teeny tiny rocks. And especially with chert, the colors are so variable that, like, if they were all white, like this one, I could put them in a giant jar together, but when you have blue and red and you have weird mixes of colors, oh, well, there's no need to be rude. I don't quite know what to do with them. This one's kind of cool. Beaver Bay, where's that? Let's see. It's a kind of cool little pizza slice. I do love that up in in places that have cool rocks, like Lake Michigan area, or not Lake Michigan, the state of Michigan, like Minnesota, Wisconsin, there do seem to be a lot of like lapidary and rock shops. I wish this rock were like several times this size because I like the colors. Oh, it sounds like everyone is awake upstairs now. Cute little red ones. North of Duluth, okay. My mom does occasionally have work in Minnesota. She does some stuff with ship construction and repair. So maybe I'll head up there someday with her when she's on a work trip. Hey Brody, or Brody's BFF, whichever one you are. This one's it's unique, I guess. And a nice little piece of chert. Get that kind of limestone-y color with the gray. How have you been doing, Brody? And those fun lines that I always like. Yes, I've got so many that are just like teeny tiny. Like, what do you do with all this? This one's kind of cool. It's different. Some fun red lines. I'll probably head out in a few minutes. It's about time to start running the laundry machine, and that's next to me. So, yeah, chert is very variable, and it's very, I like that it's consistent, that you can like get a good shine. I love these little bands or lines or whatever on this one, but it didn't really polish. Oh, I'm pretty good. Just hanging out here on a Sunday. Hi Aaron, how's it going? Hope you're having a good weekend. It's a nice piece of chert. Whee! This was a sliver that I cut. Hello, other Brody. See, this one, I love the colors, and it took a really nice shine. Yeah, these, oh, there was a little crack that I missed. Oh well. Let's see. Alright, well it's probably time for me to head out. Gotta get laundry done today and get ready for the week. But I will try to schedule something. Maybe for Friday I can do some cut some rocks and decide which rocks to cut, and figure out what I'll make with my next video on a live stream. So what am I doing? So I'm wrapping up now actually, but I'm looking through a bunch of rocks that I've polished over the last few months. Usually checking in on these live streams to show everybody how they're doing and just chat while I do some work. But it's time to go. So there will always be more. I'll be here next week and the week after and every week after that, I'm sure. So hopefully I'll see you all then. Bye. Mm-hmm.